Hello and welcome to Dragon Sport News. I am not Tim White and we have some good news for you today on the Sport channel. So the first thing I want to talk about today is that Harry Redknapp has been spotted at a Bournemouth car park. Now Bournemouth have been struggling this season. They're currently 20th in the Premier League and Harry's there. He used to manage Bournemouth years ago and he has been quoted as saying that he is looking forward to the opportunity to perhaps come back to Bournemouth and try to steady the ship and hopefully get them to safety by the end of the Premier League season. So that's the first bit of news we have today on Dragon Sport News. Secondly, we have an interview from the Stirling Albion manager regarding the transfer news. So here we go, guys. There we go to the transfer news with Prince Dragonheart. Mr. Dragonheart, how are you feeling about your activity in the transfer market? Well, I'm feeling good about the transfers so far. First of all, I need to say that we've had an agreement with Inverness, Caledonian Thistle. Basically now we're going to be an affiliate with them, so we're going to have a friendly every season, every pre-season we're going to have a friendly, and what this partnership enables us is that Premier League players, Scottish Premier League players that perhaps are not getting time in the team in the Inverness team and not youngsters that are not getting that much experience, they have a chance to come to our club on loan for a season or so, get that experience and really help our campaign as well. So I think this partnership will help both parties because players can come to our club and do well, and players that Inverness perhaps don't have room for at this moment in time in their team, they can come to our team, get that experience that they need, which is going to be really valuable to their growth as a footballer. And I think, yeah, this deal is going to be good for both parties. We've actually seen this deal implemented already. I can announce that we have signed a very good young centre-back from Inverness called Gilchrist. I'm hoping big things from him. He looks like a very bright prospect. He's actually somebody I've had my eye on for a few months now, so this partnership made it all the more easier for us to obtain him until the end of the season. So we're looking good there. I do have some bad news though. Unfortunately, Isaac Lane, who has been our main striker this season on loan from Alloa, unfortunately we weren't able to get him longer. He was on loan for a few months. That loan period has now expired, unfortunately. And the same for Callum Morrison as well. Good youngster again on loan here, who I think has improved as a footballer since being here. And unfortunately, his loan expired as well. We, us being a 4th division club, don't really have the funds to tie these loan players down from the Premier League to long-term contracts. So we're really happy with what Callum done for us at the club, but unfortunately, like I said, we are unable to kind of tie them down. But this partnership with Inverness is the important thing I want to talk about, because that does mean that we can hopefully get some good Premier League players into the end of the season. We're going to get our friendly against them in the pre-season as well, so that's something that the fans will get a chance to look forward to as well. I'm hoping to get some affiliation with some other clubs as well, so we can perhaps get some of our youngsters to get some regular first team football somewhere else in the Scottish pyramid, because I don't want to have my young players just sitting there not doing anything. I want them to actually go out and be playing football week in, week out. It doesn't matter if it's here, if it's on loan somewhere else, I want players to be playing. So overall, pretty happy with our business so far. Hello and welcome. I hope you guys enjoyed that little intro there. Something different, something a little bit different to what we've been doing on this Let's Play so far. And I've always wanted to do like a transfer special. If you like that thing, then I will definitely do more of that sort of thing in the coming episodes. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2 a season every time we get a transfer window, or if it's something big to report, like big news. Maybe Harry Redknapp definitely is at a Bournemouth car park. But anyway, before we get into today's episode properly, there's a few transfers I actually want to go through. So we mentioned Gilchrist there with Inverness. Now the first thing I should tell you guys is that we've actually got an agreement with Inverness Caledonian Thistle, if I can find it on here. There we go, affiliate. Inverness, there we go. So they're a senior affiliate to our club now, a national partnership in which players are loaned. Inverness will be able to send players on loan to Stirling. During the loan spell, the player's wages will be paid in full by Inverness. Stirling have no obligation to play the player, and he may be recalled by Inverness at any time. So basically, we're going to be getting an annual friendly with them every season. Friendly between two clubs with all the gate receipts to be kept by us. So we get all the money from a friendly against Inverness, who are a Scottish Premier League team. Obviously with the 4th tier of Scottish football, so it's not a bad one to go with. I think it was between Inverness and Ross County, and I ended up going with Inverness. and like I said, we can loan any of their players. We've got another one as well here with, I think it's called Dunapace. And this, again, this is a local partnership in which players are loaned. It's an annual fee of 2,823. It was the cheapest one. The other ones were like 7 grand. I was like, no, we'll go for the cheap one. So Stirling will pay an annual fee of nearly 3 grand. The link will be terminated if we end up in the same division. And they will host an annual friendly between the two clubs, with all the gate receipts to be kept by them. And we're under no obligation to field a full strength team. And we can just send players on loan there, which is what I wanted basically. So any of our youngsters I can send further down the pyramid. We can keep an eye on them, and if they develop into something, obviously we'll keep them, or we'll sell them and try and get some value for them. So that's why I wanted to get a lower affiliate and a senior affiliate. So those are 2 things that the board have actually granted me. Now there are some transfers as well which I want to go through. If I can just get the whole thing up, here we go. Cameron Gilchrist, as you can see, Inverness Caledonian Thistle on loan. So I'm utilising that partnership already. As you can see, his stats have actually gone down since we've had him, so it's not ideal, but he's a very good defender at this level. As you can see, his current ability is 3.5, and if I go into that, he's actually our best defender already. So even though his stats are sort of on the decline from that sort of him coming to the club, he's a 3.5 star rated defender. He's better than Ross Smith and Scott Davidson. He's very well suited to League 2. He's got a balanced and all personality. He's good in the air as well, which are the sort of things that I want in my defender. So I'm very happy with that. We've also signed Ewan McPherson, who was a free agent. He hasn't got a picture either. He's 18 years of age, and he's valued at £950. So a free transfer, and he's actually got value of up to £1,000 almost as well. Look at those physicals though. 10 acceleration, 12 agility, 12 fitness, 14 pace. He got 14 off the ball. He's got 10 for his penalties, 14 for his finishing. Not a bad youngster. He's 18, don't forget, and he's already got those sort of ratings. Current ability, he's not my best striker, but he is my 3rd choice striker behind Blair Henson and Rory Boulding as well. So pretty happy with Ewan, and he actually scored for us already. If I show you the history here, 7 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. Oh, it's alright for an 18-year-old. I was thinking of loaning him down to that lower affiliate, but unfortunately, because the transfer has now actually ended, it's the 1st of March, believe it or not, in my game, we haven't been able to register him in time. So what I'm thinking is, depending on how I go with the transfers in the summer, and providing we stay at Stirling in the summer, because we need to make that decision first as well, I will then probably loan him down the system, try and get him some regular football. But if he can compete for a first team place, then I'll keep him here, obviously. The other players that have gone out then, they're all youngsters basically. You can see Daniel Wilcox, we've got Ross Kavanagh, Morgan Reid, Corey Irvine, Aidan Stevenson. You haven't heard me mention these at all in the series yet. That's because they're all youngsters which I've not been using, so not a problem with it. Now on the game front, this is where things really are interesting. So it was, I'm trying to think what game was the last one. The Montrose game, I think it was, wasn't it? Was it the Montrose game where we drew? Well, anyway, you can see our form by here. We haven't done too badly, actually. We beat Annan 2-1. We lost to Montrose 1-0. Then Cowdenbeath, who were top of the table, I say were, we beat them 3-1 with goals from Callum Morrison, Darren Petrie and Eddie Fearns. We beat Clyde at home 4-2. This is the game actually where Ewan McPherson scored his only goal for our club so far. Eddie Fearns got 2 and Calvin Colquhoun got 1 as well. We drew 0-0 with 4 far away, but we beat Elgin City 2-0. At home, Colquhoun and Ross Smith scoring. Beat Annan away 3-1. Father Moses getting 2 and Rory Boulding. We drew them in Montrose again. Played them at home, we drew 0-0. We then lost, but it was a friendly against Inverness because I decided to chuck a friendly in there and they would give us $4 grand. I was like, yeah, we'll take $4 in a friendly. And I just stuck all my youngsters out against them, basically. You can see from the team we had out by here that some of these, like John Wilson, for example, Ross Forsyth, Jamie Mills, James Daly, who's actually not at the club anymore. He was a trialist, so I put quite a few youngsters and a couple of name players in there for that game. We then drew 2-2 at home to Berwick, with Eddie Fearns and Calvin Colquhoun scoring. Darren Petrie got sent off. I was gutted by this. He got sent off in the 77th minute, 3 minutes after one of their players got sent off, so wasn't a happy bunny, guys. But then we beat Arbroath 1-0 away from home, and then we beat Edinburgh City 3-2 at home with Father Moses, Sean Dixon and Rory Boulding scoring. And look at this, we were actually 1-0 down in this game, and then 51st minute, 52nd minute and 56th minute, so we just completely whitewashed them and held on for the win. That run of form if you ignore the friendly there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins and 3 draws in our league until since we lost 1-0 away to Montrose. You can probably guess from the way I've been talking, we're actually up there in the league. If I show you the league table, as a matter of fact, we're 10 points clear. We're only 10 points clear, guys, at the top of the table. We were sort of 3rd and 4th for ages, but we've just had this fantastic run, like I've just shown you. And results have gone for us. Cowdenbeath have been slipping up. They've now had 10 losses. Look at that, 10 losses. And you can see the teams they've lost against. We've only lost 4 games all season. We've only lost to Montrose, Elgin City, Cowdenbeath, and Forfar, and they're all been away from home. We haven't lost at home yet, so things are going very well for us. Now, in today's game, we're actually going to be playing Cowdenbeath, who are second, but like I said, we're 10 points clear, and there's only 10 games to go. There's 36 games in the Scottish League 2, so 10 games to go. So I'm thinking probably another 3 wins, and results go for us, we should be there. So after this episode, guys, we might be having a celebration video. The next one will probably be, if it goes to a decider or something like that, then we'll be showing that in a live com. But in today's game, we will be playing Cowdenbeath. Okay, chance here. Cowdenbeath with the ball. Jeffrey plays it across to Moore. Moore, is he going to get the byline? He is, crosses it in. Oh my god, are they going to score? Oh, he should have scored. Morel should have scored for Cowdenbeath. That was a sitter. Okay, we got a chance here. Valaku with the throw. Plays it in. Dixon. Dixon Moses! Yes! Get in there. 1-0. 6th goal of the season for Father Moses. Partying like the Reds. Yeah. 1-0 up against the team the second. This is going to be a monumental win. Valakwi. Is it Valakwi or Velaku? I'm not quite sure. Plays into Ferns. Ferns to Dixon. Dixon looks like he shoots by here. But he actually finds Moses, who just plays it into the back of the net. 1-0 away from home. Come on. Valaku with the throw, finds Ferns. Ferns back to Valaku. This is a good footballer, Colquhoun. Ferns, oh, lovely ball. Ferns into Boulding. Rory Boulding. Crosses it. Father Moses with a header. Oh, he's missed a sitter. He's missed a sitter. Should have hit the target then. Right, I'm going to make some changes now. My striker, Rory Boulding, is looking nervous. I'm going to take him off. I'm going to be bringing on Ewan McPherson, the youngster. And I'm going to change to counter-attack in football.
Oh, what a dreamer I am! Yeah! Yeah!
If you just heard that, that's my sub notifier. That's my sub notifier for my live streams that, because I'm using OBS, just popped up, guys. So in case you just shit yourself, that's what that was. Let me change the team to counter-attack. Oh my god. It's never gone off when I've done one of these. That's the first time. Thank you for whoever subscribed. We could win this as well. We're going to win this, I think, guys. 1-0 up. I've only made the one change as well. Oh, foul. Free kick. Oh, wrong way. I thought we were going to get a penalty then. Oh, this is going to be a massive win, though. Cowdenbeath are down to 3rd, and we've won. 1-0. Come on, look at this. My system manager, I can't think of anything particular to say right now. I can. Well done. How about that? Passionately, a very nice victory. Well done. We just beat the team a second in the league, which is not going to say almost guaranteed us, just in case something does go wrong. But look at the table. We're doing well. We're top of the table, guys, in my very first season in the Journeyman. Absolutely tremendous stuff. And I just want to see where we are now, actually, in the league. If I can bring up the table here properly. That's the league table there for all of you to see. We've got plus 16 goal difference, 53 points. We're 12 points clear of second, which is Berwick. That's 4 wins. If you add 4 more games onto us, then in that case, that would take us up to 31 games with 5 games to go. Bear in mind, they'd only equal it, so they'd have to beat us. So we're looking at another 4 wins, I think, to more or less guarantee this. Possibly 3 if results go away. So I'm going to be playing the next few games now, guys. And then if we get to a point where we're on the cusp of going up, I'll do that as a live com so you guys can see it live and see the live celebrations. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this special transfer episode here. Give me a feedback. Let me know what you think of it. And I'll try and do more stuff like that in the future. I've been Dragonheart, Prince of Wales. Until next time, goodbye.